Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Oregon Spring, episode 4. Should have been out last week, but, well, things got in the way. But I'm going to knock out a few episodes this week for you guys so we can kind of get back on track. Unfortunately, this trampoline doesn't work. Maybe I'm too fat for it. I don't know. This is just regular jumping. I wanted to bounce, damn it. Can I play on here? No? What if I crouch? No? No? Damn it. Come on. I want to play. Oh, let me get in. Let me... I'm in. Yes. Aha. I'm gonna hide here. I don't want to work. Alright. Nope. We gotta work. So, as I said I was gonna do, I took care of all the corn here off camera. I think I sold it all anyway. Yep. Sold it all off, so we have no extra crops to deal with, and we're at $104,000. I did do some shopping. Let me just walk right over here. I bought a new tractor. Here we go. This is the Fendt. Let me bring it up here. This is a modded tractor, so we'll just race all the way over. There it is, the Fendt Favorite Vario 900. So, picked up that one. The price, you know, some of the prices on these mods, I mean, I know this is an old tractor, so maybe the price is reflected with that. But a lot of options here as well to go with. But, you know, that's the problem. You know, some of these mods, the price just doesn't fit. You know, many mods are that way, but yeah, all right, it is what it is. So that's what I picked up, and so we've got a new tractor here to go ahead and handle the harder, tougher jobs. Now we do have extra cash, so I can... Let me jump over, because I don't think I remember having anything else over there. I left the aggro star over there. Let's fix the camera. There we go. Yep, that is it for what I have over here. But the work is not done. I still have to plant over here on 15. I still have to cultivate the 3 and 4. So a lot of work to get done before I can really move into anything else, unless I just say screw it and not mess with it. But I want to at least get field 15 taken care of. Now, we already know that's been cultivated, but I don't have a whole lot of money here, so as far as what I'm going to use for a seeder, that's going to be tricky. It's definitely going to be tricky here because, you know, the horse is 178, 162. You know, getting something that's got some width to it, some, you know, ability to reach the field at a decent, you know, amount is limited here. So the Pronto here is an option at 96,000, which is going to basically take up everything I have. Yeah, that one's a 9-meter work width. This one's a 6-meter work width, and that one only does sunflower, soybean, and corn. Now, I also want to take a look at the crops. What's paying what? Now, soybean usually pays good. Here we are at 1731 right now. It usually pays good, but the yield isn't great. See, you're not going to get a whole bunch of it like you would for maybe wheat, for example. You know, so that is definitely a possibility. Sunflower is also a possibility as well. So I could technically grab, let's see, this one's a 6-meter work width, and this one's a 6-meter work width. So I could technically grab this one here and plant soybean and be just fine. Capacity is 2,200. 140 horsepower is what I need, and that Fendt can handle that one. So I think I'm going to go with this one right here. Oh, this one does soybean too, so maybe I'll go with the Rapid A 600S. I don't have anything in the modded area for that. The Coon Pack doesn't really do it. That's only 5.4. And these are pieces right here, these two. So that's only 4 meter. Yeah, that's only 3? Jeez, a long-ass thing like that, and it's only 3? Alright, so we'll go with the Rapid A600S. So we'll purchase that one. Another option you guys can do is lease. Now, leasing is nice if you're going to have it short term, but in the long term, not good. Because all that stuff adds up. It adds up real quick. Now, I've been playing this map, and then over on Twitch, we've been playing a lot of Lone Oak Farm. Both really fun maps. I am really enjoying both of these maps. Lone Oak really doesn't seem to be set up off the bat for logging. This one does, but other than that, both of these maps have great fields. You know, there's a realistic feel to them, and you know, they both were based off of Google Earth, so you know, you guys really can't go wrong with either one. And I don't know though if I'm gonna put Lone Oak on the voting for next month, since I'm playing it right now on the live streams and the multiplayer server. I'm not quite sure if I want to go that route and put that in here as a map to vote on, but there are a couple others that are out there that I might put in there in its place. Maybe another Stevie map, things like that. So it's a little too early to be talking about that though. We're only on episode 4, so we still have a ways to go. Now, I could just say screw it and use this on all the fields, since I don't have to worry about cultivating, because this thing cultivates. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't. I mean, it does have that option, so why not use it? You know? Alright, so let's refill. It doesn't have a fertilizer option, though, so you guys got to keep that in mind. Which I don't think I fertilized that field. Let's take a look. No, I did not, so I should go do that before I start seeding. Which will not take long. I have a dry one, don't I? No? Yeah, I can actually return and sell that. There's the wet. I can sell this one. I thought I had a dry fertilizer spreader. I guess I don't. Alright. Well, let's pick up one of those as well. Now, I've been asked as well about the nuggets. I'm not going to really worry about that. 24, 24, so I might as well do the Coon. 3,200, 4,000, so there is a difference there. I might actually do this. This is an interesting looking mod right here. Doesn't say, it's only 12 me to work with though. That's the unfortunate thing compared to that. So that's the downside. It costs less. It does hold more, but only 12 meter compared to these two. And this one right here, 24 as well. So I'm gonna do the Coon. I haven't used this one. I've used this one a lot. Yeah, we'll use this guy. I mean, the horse here isn't bad, but $36,000. You know what? Forget about it. No, no. Before I really do anything else, I really should sell these 2 items off. So that's what I'll do. I'll hook up this guy. Oh, I was going to set a follow me, but I don't have follow me on here. Oh. Alright, let me go sell these 2 off, and I'll come back after I do that, so be right back. Alright, and we're back. So I made a lot of changes here. First off, we'll start right here. I got rid of the original sprayer, and as well as the tractor. The tractor was the weakest one I had, so, and it also was the most valued. So as the Sia says goodbye to the Fendt, and got the Kuhn sprayer attachment. It's a wider attachment on the back here, and we will take a look. Sprayers. So let's see. This one is 21 meters on the work width. This one was only 15. So, and the price isn't a whole big difference either. $6,000 more for this one, and that one's 55. This one's 8. So you're not spending a whole lot of money. And if you've got a couple, you know, $10,000-$20,000, you sell off these 2, you buy these 2, and you're good to go. You'll be able to get more done with less work. So that was kind of a no-brainer thing for me. So we've got that picked up, all filled up, ready to go. Also, what I didn't point out at the beginning of the episode is I picked up this Joshkin trailer here. 31,000 is what it holds, a lot better than the 15,000 than what I had. I picked up this guy here for a cultivator. I kept the original one. This one here is an 8 meter or 6 meter work width. But the cool thing about this one is, for those who don't know, this Amazon here, 6 meter, as you see, has an attachment option right here, the Sind Cult. And what this will do is it will allow me, and it says right here, the Zunhammer SKE. Oh, what's that? That's a slurry tank. That's this guy right here. I can pick up this one once I get digestates, and I can go ahead and fill up that one, hook it up to that, pull it all together, and that will count as a fertilizer on the field. So I'm cultivating and fertilizing. I would imagine that means it's going to count for 2. We'll have to try sometime and find out. So, made an upgrade to this one, put the twin tires on the rear. It is maxed out on the horsepower, so maybe a bigger tractor down the road is what I have planned. But other than that, yeah, I think that was it. I'm going to keep the case because I got something in store for this one, so it's a tough little tractor. I've got plans for him, so we'll hold on to that one. And I don't think there's anything else over there. Nope. So that was everything. So what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to go and fertilize field 15. And then I'm going to plant grass on it. The idea here is to cut the grass on field 15. It's the smallest field I own out of the 3. And then take that over to the biogas plant, make some silage, and then, of course, sell that off and get digestate, and then go that route with that cultivator. You know, get a little bit extra cash. You know, why not, right? And if it saves me a fertilizer, then it does. Now, I have not seen this thing in action, so this is kind of cool. This is part of the Kuhn pack. That it's not free. You guys do have to purchase it in order to get any of these items here. That was kind of cool. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to do... Because I found when I was cultivating, if I worked from left to right instead of going north and south like I am right now... Stupid joystick making this thing go up and down. That... as long as I had this side over here taken care of, especially up near the top here, because you saw I don't own this field popping up because the fields are all jacked up along this side here. So I found that if I took care of this section here and then went left to right, the hired help did a lot better. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to cut off this side here, and then when I get down to the end of the field here, I'm going to turn them to the side. I'll probably do 1 or 2 rows myself, and then I'm going to let a hired help go ahead and see how this does. Now the angles of the fields do cause an issue, but well, there's nothing you can really do about that. You can probably try to plow a little bit, create more field, and try to do what you can to take out that angle, but I don't know. To each their own, really. We'll see how this works. Yeah, but this work with here, I will knock this field out in no time. 7 miles an hour does kind of suck. Some of the modded sprayers for PC people, they will allow you to go a little faster, but and got that taken care of. Yeah, see the way the angle this is I think going to end up being a problem for the hired help. Well, only one way to find out. Let's line this thing up, hire a guy, and see how he does. I mean, if I have to come back and go over the edge, so be it. I will. Oh, he's completed. Okay. I guess that's not going to work out too well. Maybe I need to go all the way around the field. Although north and south might come in better here. When I cultivated, he was going east-west. Yeah, there's going to be some overlap. I can live with that. Actually, he's missing more than I was comfortable with. I might just say screw it and do this myself. You want something done right. I understand if it's a little boring for you guys. I spend a whole episode working on one field, doing one job, but unfortunately, the way this is all set up here with this console mods, and the way these fields are shaped, hired help doesn't always work the way you want it to, or the way you need it to, so and without having any kind of GPS to kind of help make sure I'm angled right, or even a compass for that matter, it kind of does make it difficult to make sure you're going in a straight line, especially if the field is not straight. So you guys on console, props to you guys for dealing with this stuff for so long. I think that will be the only thing I'm happy to finally be done with this series. Is I can get back to regular maps for PC, with mods for PC, and use all the stuff I'm so accustomed to. I think that actually might be what kills it for me on this series, is all the work I have to do just to get one field done. And I probably should do bits and pieces in a video instead of doing the whole thing. You know what, I actually might do that. So I'm going to finish this field off, and then I'm going to start planting grass here, so when we come back, hopefully I've got most of the field done, and we shall go from there. So be right back. Alright, welcome back. So I've been planting the grass here, and it dawned on me, why don't I box this thing off? That'll be easy for the hired help to do. So I took off the bottom part, I did the side along there, did the top, and now here we are, this, you know, pretty easy task for the hired help to do. So I'm going to try that right now. We're going to see how he does. This Verstad 600 is just a breeze to pull with this thing, and it works so nice too. And I didn't go in a straight line, so he's going to miss a little bit, but that's fine. I'll come back and get that later. But there you go. I mean, there's a good view way up here in the hill. You can see how it's all boxed off. So now he will go ahead and do the rest of this. I'm not going to have to worry about you don't own this field or any weird angles or anything like that where it will trip up the hired help. We're good to go. Unless I get in his way. So he's going to go ahead and finish seeding all of this with grass. That will eventually start growing, and since I've only got one fertilizer state on this, I'm going to have to come through here twice. So as soon as he's done, I'm probably going to come back over here, fertilize it again, and then once it pops, if it doesn't before, and that's the tricky part, fertilizing everything before it starts to grow. And that's the problem with, you know, having something like this where time is of the essence. It's going to take them a while to finish off this patch of land right here, especially with a 6 meter work width on that. I could come over here and fertilize what I have right now, in which case then I won't have to worry about it. In fact, I might actually go do that. I've already got enough of this done. So let's go fertilize it right now before it grows. Then if it does grow, well, I don't have to worry about it. I've already got fertilizer on it, and then I can go ahead and fertilize the stuff he's working on right now after he's done. And hopefully we'll be on the same page. The whole field will be on the same page. It works in theory. I know I don't own that field. Shut up. I doubt he's going to complain that he's getting free fertilizer. even this wasn't in a straight line, but oh well. I've been trying to just pick a spot off in a distance. So right there, you see the two white trees and then the regular oak tree in the center. That's what I'm trying to aim for right now. Hopefully that's as straight as I can get it, and won't have to worry about it. A little deviation is fine, but at least it isn't going to be a huge S-curve squiggly line, you know? Plus this G29 wheel that I use from Logitech, the dead zone on this, it's got a huge dead spot right in the center of it. And that really does make it difficult to stay on track. Because there's so much play in it, and that's the one gripe I've had about this wheel. I'd love to go out and get a Fanatec. Now that's top of the line stuff right there. Totally customizable and totally expensive. I think a beginner pack is like 600 bucks, 500 bucks, something like that. They get, you know, the pro level stuff, you're looking at like $1,200. But that's also for people who have racing cockpits and stuff like that, you know, who are hardcore sim racers, which I'm not. I could see myself trying to be, but yeah, I'm not. So yeah, see, not exactly a straight line, but straight enough for me to go ahead and do this without having to zigzag all over the place. I'll have to look and see if there's a compass mod available. I did not see one for Xbox. There might be one for PC. In fact, I'm pretty sure there is one for PC, but then again, you know, it's kind of a moot point if you've got the GPS mod, in which case, you know, you can see and line up easily because you got the markers and the lines right there. Well, that's going to work out perfectly. Look at this. So he's going to work on that. I'm going to come along the edge. I mentioned it the other night on the Twitch stream over when we were doing Lone Oak Farm. I haven't seen any sprayers that drop foam on the corner. So, you know, some of these planters, some of these seeders, they've got the fold-out arm that marks up the ground to let you know where your edge is. You know, that center line that you're going to be on when you turn. So, you know, rows match up perfectly when you make your turn. A lot of sprayers have the same thing. It drops a line of foam off at the corner at the edge, and then when you turn left or right, you know you have to drive right down the center of that foam. No, you don't have to drive down the center of the foam, because the foam is at the edge of the boom. So you know the edge of your boom has to line up with the line where the foam is, and that way, you know, it just kind of helps. And, you know, and it would provide a little bit more realism, I guess you could say, if he had the foam spouts on the edges. But I haven't seen that yet. Maybe it's not something that is used widely. I don't know. I see a lot of floaters in my area with it, but I don't see them using it all the time. Maybe they've got GPS now, I don't know, but I just haven't seen a mod yet that has the foam that comes out on the corner, on the edges. I thought that might be kind of cool. Turn up this way and stop. My joystick is the same way with that dead zone. It's really touchy. And so sometimes you'll hear something moving like this. Like that. It's because it's just that dead zone on my joystick here is just that touchy, and if I jiggle it, move it just slightly, it stops. I know I've had controllers for PS4 that were like that as well. One was really bad. I ended up having to get rid of it, but... looking good. Let him make his turn. Now the other field there, I did drop down straw, but I don't think I'm going to do anything with it. I do not plan on getting into cattle, into the cows, so I'm not going to need it. And selling it doesn't really bring much of a return, so... You know, is it really worth the time to do it? And honestly, I don't think it is. So I'm probably just gonna go and cultivate it and replant. And like I said, I think I'm gonna do soybean over on that field, and I don't know what I'm gonna do on field 4. And I don't want to spend all day on this, and I kind of don't want to do back-to-back episodes of this, but it gets a little repetitive, you know? And I don't want to do that to you guys. We'll see. We'll see, but we'll also get into logging here eventually as well. I have to update the mods list. I do have that posted down below in the description. I did finally get that made up. And basically all the mods you see here are there except for the coon. I should add that anyway. The coon is, and Big Bud packs are paid DLC. You guys know where they're at, so that's why I didn't really link them in here. But everything else is in here. I think there was one mod, for the life of me, I couldn't figure out what the hell it was and where the hell it's at. I know it's on the mod hub, but the file that I have does not match any name of, you know, the tool, the trailer, or the whatever in the mod hub. So there is one tool here that, or one item that I use that is not in the dock. Now, of course, for you console guys, the dock is a moot point because, well, you can't do anything with it anyway. You can't download and install, so. See how it looks like I'm missing stuff up there? The little dots, the patches. And then when you drive up here, it's fine. That's what I was looking to do. Alright guys, well, since I've been stopping and starting this video so much on the recording, I don't know where I'm at time-wise, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. Like I said, when we come back, we'll either be working on Field 3 or 4, whichever one, and do this all over again. I'm going to be putting soybean at least on 3, and then I might stop there. I mean, no point in putting the work in on the fields if I'm not going to be around to harvest them, you know, if the series is over. But I've sold off everything I can sell, so the only thing left is the grass here once it grows, and logs. So we'll get into logging here eventually as well. Try to make some more money there, show you guys the logging area, and see whatever else comes up. So that is it for now. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. Make sure you check down below for the links for the mod dock, as well as links to the farm sim page if you want to buy the game. It's also on Steam as well. Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Make sure you like and follow and check out the live streams, and I'll see you guys next time down here on the farm. Until then, take it easy.